All right, ladies and gentlemen, MrSotko here. Welcome back to the channel. Got a whole bunch of good crypto news stuff for you today. It is January 3rd, and that means it's Bitcoin's birthday. So happy birthday, Bitcoin. And the first article I want to read is just about that. Bitcoin Genesis block 10th anniversary sees identical debt headlines. Well, not quite identical, but pretty close to it. So as Hong Kong-based trading platform BitMEX noted uploading the front cover featuring its own advertisement to Twitter, the edition of the Times for January 3rd acknowledges Bitcoin's 10th birthday. And thanks to Satoshi, we owe you one. The advertisement reads, "Happy 10th birthday, Bitcoin." So we can see the original one here. So Chancellor on the brink of second bailout for banks, and that was basically the original title when that was put into the Genesis block. And this is the New Times, the Times, Britain's most trusted national newspaper, and BitMEX is in there. It's kind of hard to see it because of this little goofy thing from Twitter, but it says, "Thanks Satoshi, we owe you one, BitMEX." So an advertisement from BitMEX, but that's okay. We owe you one. Happy 10th birthday. And interestingly enough, universities face credit crunch as debt spirals. So yeah, interesting that 10 years later we have virtually identical titles to it. So Proof of Keys goes live. The grim parallel didn't go unchecked by BitMEX research arm, which regularly provides various statistics and overall impressions of Bitcoin adoption. On social media, users noted coincidental events such as the U.S. government being shut down for Bitcoin's birthday, and that we have tons of debt spiraling away, and that's great. So it's also the Proof of Keys Day. Now, I would have brought you a lot more articles on Proof of Keys Day, but interestingly enough, there aren't a lot of them. It just talks about Bitcoin's birthday, as opposed to the day for Proof of Keys, which I suppose may be a bad day for Proof of Keys, or it might have been a really good day. So nobody knows how that's going just yet. I don't know how that's going. The Proof of Keys did a lot of coin get taken from exchanges. I seen some Reddit posts of people that did. I certainly have my coins off exchanges, but anybody else, I'm not sure of like the statistics. We will see soon enough. So probably in the upcoming days, I will give you more news articles on Proof of Keys, should I come across them, about the statistics of what had happened. Maybe did exchanges actually lose a lot of Bitcoin? You know, did people take a lot of Bitcoin off of exchanges or not? We don't really know yet, which is really interesting because I figured there would be a lot more statistics on that and a lot more news articles specifically about Proof of Keys, but the news articles are really about Bitcoin's birthday, and that's what we should be focusing on. 10 years. Thanks, Bitcoin, for all of your highs and lows and all those memes with the Bitcoin in the little roller coaster going up and down. Always a good time. So congratulations for 10 years, Bitcoin. Another thing I wanted to show you guys is this article here of the 2018 Power 100. So this basically shows the top 100 influential or powerful men and women in the world. And it's interesting that number 72, I believe, is Kelly Loeffler, the CEO of Bakkt. And then a little bit further down, we have number 4, Satoshi Nakamoto, Bitcoin creator or creators. And number 1 going down is Trump. Number 2 is Putin. Number 3 is Xi Jinping, president of China. Larry Fink of BlackRock. I don't even know who that is. Probably should. But either way, I just wanted to show you guys that real quick, that somebody added Satoshi Nakamoto to this, and also Kelly Loeffler of Bakkt as well. So Bakkt Futures is coming and seems to be getting a lot of attention. Moving on, HitBTC dismisses allegations that it froze accounts in response to Proof of Keys event. So yesterday I made an article, or I read an article, and there was a lot of them about HitBTC lately, and that people can't take their crypto off of HitBTC. They're waiting weeks, days at a time, and basically people's accounts were frozen the day before the Proof of Keys event. So HitBTC has rejected allegations by some of the industry's best-known figures that it was deliberately freezing users' accounts. Responding to a request for comment, Peter Swen, a representative from the exchange's marketing team, denied any link between account freezes and Thursday's ongoing Proof of Keys event. What a coincidence. coincidence, but they're denying it, so it's okay. After user complaints on social media, Proof of Keys organizer Trace Mayer had publicly suggested that HitBTC may be deliberately disabling withdrawals in response to the event. He was joined by others, including John McAfee and Tur Demeester, in bashing HitBTC as well. Mayer's Proof of Keys event advocates a mass withdrawing of all the funds from exchanges and other third parties today on January 3rd. And the event was reportedly created to promote responsible use of decentralized cryptocurrency by users demonstrating their own control of their private keys. They haven't released a public response to the allegations, while Swen flatly refused to acknowledge any link between the withdrawal freezes and Proof of Keys. These temporary safety-related withdrawal freezings are a direct consequence of our international KYC and AML measures. These rules exist to apply to us and everybody 24 hours a day, 365. So they're basically blaming it on KYC and AML measures, but the day before Proof of Keys was going to happen, quite the coincidence indeed. But who can really say? And again, we don't know how much the mass withdrawing has actually happened with Proof of Keys. So there was, quite the following of it. It was on every Reddit and forum and everywhere and in crypto communities. So I don't have any actual statistics of Proof of Keys just yet, but it seemed like a lot of people were participating in that. And then a lot of people also brought up the fact that while they were withdrawing crypto from various exchanges to participate in Proof of Keys, they realized pretty quick how primitive crypto is at the moment, because when you're withdrawing a large sum of crypto, you always check the public key numerous times, that you're withdrawing to, and you're very, very nervous about it. And that makes a lot of sense. And you shouldn't be nervous about withdrawing crypto. You shouldn't be nervous about sending crypto either. And that's a major problem in cryptocurrency. Send it to the wrong address, it's gone. You can't get it back. So that's something that sort of needs to work on with crypto. What the exact solution is for that, who knows? There's this interesting Bitcoin Cash was outed as a scam in the Canadian Parliament. Let me play this for you guys real quick. It's just it's like 6-second long video, but totally muted, so that's great.
Downright scams like close attention. Other cryptocurrencies are downright scams like Bcash.
So the response to this was actually pretty negative. People weren't having it. My God, this is stupid. The anti-Bitcoin Cash propaganda in the sub is out of control. And nobody really appreciated the fact that somebody came up there and somebody was basically saying, like, wasn't this guy bragging in Bitcoin that he'd make a false statement before the parliament and that he could get in trouble for this? So basically, this guy went on there to just bash Bitcoin Cash in the Canadian Parliament and call it a scam. Now, it's sort of I can kind of consider it a functional scam. It just doesn't, Bitcoin Cash just doesn't make a lot of sense. They pretty much destroyed Bitcoin Cash, by doing a lot of things with it. It's got huge propaganda and it's marketed poorly, but it is functional. The problem with Bitcoin Cash, I guess, is just the marketing aspect of it. Now, I don't really mind if people fork a coin. I never minded Bitcoin Private or Diamond or Bitcoin Gold or any of the other forks. But when you market it as being the real Bitcoin Cash, and you also put on, buy Bitcoin, and it says BCH on Bitcoin.com, so that when people say, oh, I want to buy Bitcoin, and they end up buying Bitcoin Cash instead of Bitcoin, and then it says buy Bitcoin Core, BTC, below that, you might not know what Bitcoin Core is, because only they call it Bitcoin Core. Bitcoin Core is the wallet, the core wallet. So calling Bitcoin Core is a little bit misleading. Calling the wallet Bitcoin Core is the real way to say it. It's the core wallet. But calling Bitcoin Core itself is a little bit misleading. So you might not know what Bitcoin Core is. So you're not going to buy it. You're going to buy Bitcoin Cash if you don't know what you're doing. So very misleading the way they did it. So the last article I want to talk about is, I'm not going to go through this entirely, but it is fun. I might put this in the description for you guys. From Dorian Nakamoto to Elon Musk, the incomplete list of people speculated to be Satoshi Nakamoto. Now, this is definitely an incomplete list because there was a lot more people than this. But we can see that we have Vili Ledenverta, We have Shinichi Mochizuki, Dorian Nakamoto, suspected credentials is a 68-year-old Japanese-American man who has done classified work for major corporations in the U.S. military. This guy's a 49-year-old mathematician. This guy was a 38-year-old Finnish professor at the Helsinki Institute. Let's see, we got Nick Szabo, who created Bitcoin Gold, which was a predecessor of Bitcoin itself. Hal Finney is on there, an American cryptographic pioneer who died in 2014. And we have Craig Wright on there, and then Neil King, and etc. And Elon Musk is on there, and then even a government agency. So if you guys want to read on that, that is pretty interesting article to read on a few of those people. Moving on to coin market cap, we have $130 billion market cap, lost a few billion recently, and we're at 38.50 for Bitcoin. Everything seems to be kind of in the red, except for a few coins here and there. Still 51% dominant, so market's going nowhere, I think, until backed futures comes out, when the hype of that will cause people to buy in. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and as usual, and we'll see you guys next time. Oh no, I pressed the wrong one again. We won't. We're not going to worry about that. I'll see you guys next time.